YouTube, what's up, YouTube? Hey, Rez the Barber, man. I'm back at y'all with another haircut tutorial. My man Magic here gonna be getting a high ball fade, wavelength up top. We're gonna bring it down to a 1.5. We're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna go in with our ball line first. Same steps on every haircut, man. I use the same exact steps on every single haircut. My techniques are universal. You can use them on straight hair, use them on coarse hair, curly coarse hair, any hair texture, man. My steps you can use them on. Go ahead and chop that hair down to the 1.5. And if you watch my videos, you know that first guideline gonna be our lever halfway open, and we're gonna go up probably about a half an inch to an inch. I think this is about an inch, in length. So we go up to about an inch with our lever halfway open, and to blend that out, we close our lever. Close your lever and flick out at that bottom line, man. Blend it out. Magic been coming to me for a couple years now, man. I just got his hair cut down pat. It's like once you really lock in with a client, when they come in, you already know what they get. You can just sit down and be quiet. You ain't even gotta give them a mirror. Then we go ahead, we put our one guard on close, and we're gonna go up about another inch, creating our second guideline. And as you can see, his hair grows towards his chin, like grows towards the front of his face. So I comb the hair to the front and not straight down. And then to blend out that one guard clothesline, we're gonna put our half guard on close and go to work, man. And to lighten up them dark spots in the blend, we're gonna put our lever all the way open with no guard. And we go ahead and we put our 1.5 guard on, and we're gonna blend out the bulk of the hair. We'll take our 1.5 guard on, put our 1 guard on, and we're gonna open the lever all the way up. And I did close my lever halfway to soften up that blend a little bit more. Close the lever halfway again. And when you see me going with the grain, it's because I'm trying to lay the head down that's curling back up into the blend. It helps soften up the blend by laying the head down and cutting it at the same time. And close that lever all the way. And we're going to put in some details, man. Really all you're doing once you get to the bulk of the hair is working your way down the blade scale. So I started from a 1.5. I went to my 1 guard open, to my 1 guard halfway. Now I'm at my 1 guard all the way closed. And after I'm done with my 1 guard all the way closed, I'm going to take the 1 guard off and put my half guard on and open it up all the way. Like I said, man, you're just working your way down the blade scale and doing detail work. You gotta pay close attention to them details, man. Your clients gonna value you for it. Like I said, we put that half guard on, level all the way open. And close that level and blend right underneath where you left off at with the half guard halfway open. I mean, all the way open, I'm sorry. Blend coming together very well. But you gotta pay close attention to them details, man. That's a damn good blend right there. We're gonna open our lever up all the way and just add some detail work in that, man. See them dark spots that's in there? We just attacking at them dark spots, getting that blend all the way together. Now we're gonna go ahead and blend out the bed. The tip of the bed, we're gonna put our 1 guard on close, and we're gonna go down on it, and then we're gonna come up on it. Take the one guard off, level all the way open, level halfway, level all the way close. And now the tip of that bed is blended all the way out, man. Easy money. Easy money. And I seen a couple little spots I could go ahead and add some detail work into on that blend up there. You know, when it comes to fading, you want to do all your detail work in the beginning so you don't have to do it at the end of the haircut. You want to leave as little detail work as possible for the end of the haircut. You know, some barbers like to just go ahead and use the guideline steps and blend it out and then do the detail work at the end. But me personally, I like to detail the entire time cutting. And I sped this side up because what you do to one side of the head, you do to the other side of the head, as y'all should already know. Level all the way open, halfway open is our first initial guideline. And then to blend that out, we close the lever and attack at that bottom line. And next, we go ahead and put that one guard on, go up about another inch. And I really messed up my camera angles on this haircut, man. Let me put a half guard on, blend out that line. And as you can see on this side of his head, his hair grows straight down. It doesn't grow towards the front of his face like the other side of his head. So on this side, we comb the hairs directly down, straight down, because that's the way the hair grows. But on the other side of his head, the hair grew towards his chin. So we combed his hair towards his chin. And then we took the half guard off and we go ahead and we using our lever all the way open to go ahead and finish detailing out that bottom line. We put our 1.5 guard on. Yeah, attacking at that bulk of that hair. Like I said, on the other side, once you get to this part, you're just working your way down the blade scale. So after that 1.5 guard, I put a 1 guard on, lever all the way open. And I sped this side up, man. I sped certain parts of this video up, man, because if I didn't, this video would have been 45 minutes long. And I know nobody wants to sit there and just watch a 45-minute long tutorial. I never did when I was first starting to learn. The tutorials that I would watch would be 15 to 30 minutes tops. So I'm trying to keep my tutorial lengths, you know, in that time frame. Level all the way close. Just doing some detail work. Like I said, working your way down the blade scale. Half guard, level all the way open. And then we go ahead and close the level right underneath where we left off at with it open. I'm telling y'all, man, these fading techniques are so simple. You just gotta stay consistent. That's it. And what works for me might not work for you though, man. Like, you might watch 360 Jeezy or somebody else's tutorials and his steps might be easier for you. When I was first starting out, I took everybody's steps and I turned them into my own. Nobody that I've seen has the same exact steps as me. I took everybody else's steps and I put my own twist to it. And this is what works for me. So yeah, man, just when you learning, try stuff, trial and error. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna mess up. I constantly messed up. Man, I messed up so many haircuts just experimenting with stuff. It's not even funny. But that's the name of the game. That's how it goes. You gotta make mistakes, because if you don't, you ain't gonna learn from them. That's just life in general. And we're gonna go ahead and lay his head down with the Nairobi wrapping lotion. Go ahead and lay that head down real good. Brush it in. Go ahead and put the Tresemme hold spray on there. Brush it down some more. And go ahead and put the do-rag on and let it dry. And as you can see, on one side of his shape up, it is higher than the other side. So you got to start from the middle of the shape up and work your way to the weak side. Now, he don't want me to push his hairline all the way back up in there to where as though it's gone. Like he's receding on that side. He wants a sharp shape up though. So we're going to start from the middle. We're going to work our way to that receding side. And then we're going to match the strong side with the weak side. And that's what we got enhancements for y'all. For the clients who don't want you to push their hairline back all crazy to the point where as though, they looking like George Jefferson or something. Niche big head ass, man. Gotta love my sister. And as you're shaping them up, always tap at the line, take a step back, and look at it. Tap at the line, take a step back, and look at it so you can see where you need to go. Because when you up close on the head, you're not going to see what it looks like from far away. So you got to take a step back and make sure your line is actually coming together the way it's supposed to. Like I said, on the other side of his head, he's receding real bad. So you got to match the strong side with the weak side. So you got to push that side up just a tad bit. You don't got to push it up super crazy, having them looking crazy. You just want to go up a little bit so it matches the weak side. So he has a straight line. I seen a little spot right there that could use some details. So I went ahead and I put my one guard on close to blend that little area out. And I put my half guard on to blend it up a little bit more. Now we're gonna go in with our dark brown topic hair fibers. That's all I use, man. I don't use any kissed expression. I don't use any hair dyes or semi-permanent. I just use hair fibers for my enhancements, y'all. And it lays down on pretty much every haircut exactly how I desire it to be. It looks natural. It doesn't look like he has a fake hairline. It's crispy. It's crispy. Spray the Tresemme hold spray on there, and then dry with the blow dryer. And then you retap at that line. And I thought I'd add these little clips in here so you could see you know, what I do underneath the bed and on the sides of the bed. Just throw these in there real quick. We're gonna go in with our razor work, man. Keeping that blade at a 45-degree angle. Stretching the skin as far as possible and letting the blade just glide across the skin. And like I said in my last video, I don't use trimmers on the top of anybody's beard unless it's super thick and I need to. I have more control over where I want my line to be at and keeping it at its highest point when I'm just using the razor. And right there, you tell him to bite his top lip so you know you have more room to work with your blade. Stretching the skin as far as possible, cleaning up that hair that's up on the cheek, and boom, you got a sharp bed line. Stay consistent with it. I always go in with my razor one time, and then after that I'll go in a second time just to get that line as sharp as I needed it to be. At one point in time, I wasn't as comfortable with my razor. I couldn't put the razor on nobody's lip and have that beard line that connects to the lip. I would always use the trimmers. And it'll be the same for you. You know, once you really get comfortable with your razor, you won't be able to do anything with it. And we're just going to go ahead and put a little bit of fibers in his bed. Nothing crazy, just to give it a little pop. I used to never put any enhancements in his beard at all, but you know, one day I just decided, like, man, let me put it in there because he got a bunch of light spots in his beard. Let me just see what it looked like in there. And for sure, he love it and he get it in there every time from now on. Spray the Tresemme hole spray on there, dry it off, and then go right back in with the razor, man. Easy money, man. Easy money. That's a sharp bed line right there, man. That's how you get active. That's what my man came in there looking like, man. Magic, you know you my dub, but you came in looking crazy, man. Yeah, man. But watch what I did to him. Hold up. Just be patient. Give me 1 second. We're going to spin him around one more time, show you what he came in looking like. Looking crazy, but oh my Jesus. That's what he left looking like, man. This is what we do. Clean fade, sharp lines. The haircut is in there, in my opinion. In the comment section, let me know what you think, man. Let me know what I could have did better, what you would have did. Man, lock in with me, man. Let's go, man. I'm coming hard the whole rest of the year. New tutorial dropping next week. And man, get with me. Yeah, it's J Rez the Barber, man. And I'm tapping out.